Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Pam's HarvestCraft. I hope you enjoyed the little intro, us working on the house. This is all actually thanks to people who came to my stream, so if you did come along guys, thank you for helping me kind of design this little spooky place out. And if you didn't catch it, don't worry because it's actually uploaded to YouTube so you can see some of the shenanigans that we got up to. I'm pretty pleased with it overall actually. I'm still kind of debating or not whether I should turn what was my quarry into some kind of lake. I've kind of been experimenting with it, or just kind of leave it as if it's like a dried out thing. But I'll have a little think about that today. I also made this little custom tree. One of the really cool suggestions someone had was to have like a decrepit tree like growing out of this house, but in the end I decided to have one, and I actually might, because one of the funny things is you can actually grow spider webs, so I had to like traverse the scary mines in order to get these ones, but you can actually grow spider webs, so I might grow a spider web tree and actually replace these so we can grow string. So in case anyone has forgotten, this is actually where the skeleton farm is underneath all of this, and I decided to make this kind of like witch's house. It's actually meant to be, if you guys have ever heard the Russian fairy tale of Baba Yaga, she has a loom, which is what this is for, and some disgusting things. Let's go and have a look inside. I've done a bit of interior decorating for Baba Yaga, you know, so she's got another loom. She's always working on a loom. A little bit of storage for like the random junk that I needed to throw around. She also has a little painting, you know, more disgusting sludge, little fireplace. A little bit dusty in here, Baba Yaga. You need to get dusting. And upstairs, unfortunately, there are a few holes in the ceiling because this is you know, she doesn't look after her house very well, and I need to get rid of this. You know, and things get caught in the cobwebs and all sorts. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. I put this carpet round just because I wasn't sure how well lit up it was, just to stop the nasty things from spawning. Even though this is Baba Yaga's house, you know, she don't want monsters in here uninvited. But anyway, that's that done. So let's go see what we have to get on with in town. This over here is the little marketplace, and I'm thinking about turning one of these, perhaps this actually, into like a little ice cream stall. And I was going to record a video last week, but I ended up being really, just really tired, and I started doing it and it didn't really go anywhere. So I actually built this sort of on camera and then just kind of scrapped that footage. And also for those of you who weren't on the live stream, check out what I've done in here. The greenhouse is looking pretty awesome. I had to fix this tree, unfortunately, because it didn't grow very well. But otherwise, all of this has turned out pretty nice. We've got a coconut tree, we've got lots of flowers, we've got a little bench over here. This is still not looking good, we're going to ignore that. And this is looking really lush in here. But what are we going to work on today? I put this chest in here to remind me of what it is we need to do today, which is something with the bee's nest. Now, I know for a fact that there are 2 bees inside here, so that's already good to go, so we can breed those. But how do you make, let's ask just enough items, a beehive? Oh, here it is. Beehive. Oh, that might be a bit of a problem. So we need to get ourselves started with the bees, and to do that I think I'm going to need some kind of campfire. So let's take the dark oak trapdoors with us, and I think I know the place that we need to put this to get ourselves started. Right, plenty of crops, plenty of flowers around here, so I figure if we find a position, let's just use this for the moment actually because I'm going to break that. Let's put the beehive about here. Whack the nest on here. Don't get lost, bees. I need you to stay in this area. Yay. Pop out. Come out. Let's grab a flower. See if we can entice them out. Definitely saw them go in. Can we hear them buzzing? Buzzy, buzzy bees? Buzzy, buzzy bees? Well, I can definitely hear them buzzing. Come out. Come out to play. Oh, maybe they're not coming out because the sun's going down. Dole. Right, come on, bees. Oh, yay, one of them's out. Okay, let's see if we can get both of them. I grabbed 2 flowers so that we can breed them, and we should get a little baby bee. Right, come here, bee. Come here. Where's the other bee? Where's the other bee? Oh, there's the other bee. Right, you have this one. And let's get this guy. I got a flower for you. You have this one. And then go find your friend. Oh, yay! They made the baby bee! So cute. So insanely cute. Oh, yeah, I was wondering why if they were attracted to Pam's HarvestCraft, but there actually is like a little yellow flower there, so hopefully that means that they're kind of pollinating everything. Right, so that means I can get rid of this, and I'm gonna have to get rid of you and you can stay. You can stay. But I'm going to need to put the trapdoors around it here. Ooh, pop, 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 pop. I love that noise that they make. Right, trapdoors, trapdoors. There we go. Right, so I just need to now put some fire underneath it. And then I can smoke out the bees. Doink. Right, fire is achieved. The bees are smoking, so I'll have to come back and check on this in a bit. Oh, look, you can see my lovely haunted house from here. Isn't that cool? Right, I'll check on that in a bit. But what I was thinking of, guys, if we head back into town. Bee, what are you doing here? This is like too far. Don't wander over here. Don't get lost. Let's just cram ourselves down this little dodgy alleyway here. Now, what I was thinking is, if you're going to have bees, obviously you would need someone who would end up selling the bee-related products, like the honey and other bee-related products. So this is going to be kind of like a honey shop back here, like a beekeeper shop, maybe. So I thought we would start working on that today. So I'm going to gather some resources. And I thought, actually, guys, why don't we do another time lapse? Right, there we are, guys. I actually did design this in creative, but when I came to build it, I was like, nah, I'm just going to wing it, which is why the roof has ended up looking a little bit strange with those like sticky uppy bits, but I kind of like them. And just to say, the yellow wool isn't meant to stay. Eventually, I'm going to replace parts of this with the honey blocks. I forget what they're called. The honeycomb blocks. So we need some of this action. So I'm going to get rid of that one. There's going to be one there, and there's actually going to be one here as well. I did a bit of like mismeasuring when I was doing this, because this block here should actually be a sticky outy one. So I'll just move that in. I'll fix that in a second when we get inside. Grab these blocks. I hate waste. Now I brought the stone cutter over here so that we could actually start doing some cool window designs. So I had this idea for the windows. Let's get 10 of these. I also want, let's have 8 of those. And do you want slabs as well? Not sure. I'll start designing and then we can always come back over. So I wanted to have kind of like a window that looked a little bit more dramatic, even though this is like a really tiny house, to just have something a little bit special about it. So I thought if we had almost like a windowsill, and then maybe we could put a bit of decoration on it, and then have the window going too high here, or like a this, and then we have this like a this, maybe this will work. So we have this like this around here. Too close. Let's do a jumpy like that, and then I guess, do we want it like that, or does that look a bit weird? Maybe upside down so that it fits in with that. No, I don't like that. Maybe a full block. Maybe we want a full block there. Let's see what a full block looks like. I'm hesitant to use a half slab, just because it means I won't be able to put something on top of it. Oh no. That does not look good. Okay, we might have to go with the half slab. Let's see what that looks like. It may be that I just have to cover a little bit of the window up. Actually, yeah, like that is better. So then I can put, if I want to, some kind of supporting beam underneath that. Could be good. Yeah, I like that. I think we'll keep that. I think we'll do round here. Now this yellow wool also is not going to stay at the bottom here, so let's get rid of some of this. And what we're going to do is actually just put dirt around here, because I realized that the land kind of sloped down, but I do want us to have like a proper entryway here. Eventually I'll probably replace a lot of this with the like pathways and stuff, but for now let's just whack some dirt down. And we're going to do exactly the same window over here. Should I bring it across one? Yeah, let's have it not like directly next to the door because that's going to be a bit awkward. So we have it here like that. We have one. Yeah, it was just one, wasn't it? And then we have the little stairs on either side. It's just something a bit different, I think. And then we have a little polished one on the inside, and we get rid of both of these blocks. Yeah, I think that is going to look pretty nice. And I think what I will do is probably get some, whatchamacallits, what are words? Trapdoors, that's it, to go around here to finish this off. So I think what I'm going to do, the other idea that I had was I had a try at a few different yellow blocks in the game. I actually put a crafting table up here. And I found that the terracotta yellow looked better than, because if you look at it, like this is very, very yellow, and this is almost kind of like a mustard colour, and I think this actually looks a lot nicer next to the wood. So if we make ourselves a kind of temporary staircase, or maybe not that temporary, maybe it should be the permanent staircase. Let's see, how far can we go? And then have that one turning, maybe? Not sure that I like that. We'll use it for now anyway. So when you come up here like this, we'll kind of fill this in. Maybe I should even replace... Oh no, because that one is going to be the honey block, the cool honey stuff, because there'll be one there, and then this should be... Let's see if I can do this without falling to my death, shall we? This one should be the sticky outy one. Yeah! Now I'm just going to figure out what to do on this side here. This might be the perfect place actually to use a bit of the terracotta. So these are placeholders for the blocks. These actually were literally just here so that I could build this. So we're going to get rid of this obnoxious yellow wall. And I think we might have some stripped actually. So if we do this like this, this can be stripped like that. And then we do the next one in the terracotta. So those two will be terracotta. This one will be stripped. This is how I build, guys. Is I like just say these words to myself in my head. Oh, I'm trying to strip it with the shears. Like, why isn't this working? It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Right, let's see what this looks like. So yeah, maybe we have it all the way to the top, and I've run out. Never mind, I've got more in my inventory. And then we have some more stripped. Maybe we should have a window at the top there. Ouch. And then have that coming down. Let's just have a quick look at that and see if that looks all right. Sometimes you have to like keep running out and like looking at it again and again. I think I should swap that round the other way. That's slightly better, I guess, but I'm gonna think about that. Anyway, on the inside, I've done a little bit of interior decorating. Now I know that the yellow is fairly obnoxious, but like, hear me out. It does mean that we can actually put some hidden lighting in here, but I obviously want to, you know, make this more of a shop floor, so we will actually have, you know, some lanterns and things lighting up the situation, and obviously we're going to need some places to sell the kind of the honey stuff. And then we figure upstairs. This is almost like, I was kind of designing it almost like it's like a little honey spa, you know, so you've got these comfy little places where you come and you have your like your luxury honey and things. So we kind of probably need, maybe in the middle here actually might be quite interesting. Let's see if we can make a little table. So I want it to, this is always hard to do, have that. No, I don't want it that way, but if we put a slab like that, then we should be able to, I wonder if we can do this. No, we're probably going to have to stick a block at the back there. Right. When you want it to be upside down, there we go, that's better. So we've got one upside down like that, and then we could have another one like on this side here, and then we've got like a little display table that's nice in the middle of the room. So you come up the stairs and you've got your little display table. Let's get rid of that, and we need somewhere like on this wall to put, I'm just going to put a wall. No, that's awful actually. Let's not do that. Let's put this on the wall because this kind of matches up with the outside of the building. So we stick that on the wall there. We've got a little sconce. Now I have put some glass in a furnace, and I actually found that in creative the orange glass looked 10 times better than the yellow glass, because the yellow glass is kind of green. It really doesn't go with any of these blocks, so we're going to go with that instead. I also bought, let's go downstairs and use the crafting table. I also bought us a bunch of this because I think we should be able to make ourselves a couple of flower pots. Obviously, a shop that sells honey is going to need to have the different flowers that they use to attract the bees. Now, we need... I guess we could put the cabinet for the bees, the table for like the stuff here actually. Oh, that's much easier if we match that up to the wall like that. Alright, oh no, I've got one left, but I also need to sleep. Nice relaxing sleep in the honey spa. Right, let's get back to it. So I need another one of these. Right, so that should make us a nice little table. And then we'll put a flower pot on it on one end with like a little yellow flower. And then I might have another lantern just there. And then we could have some like honey related products. It might be quite nice to have some shelves as well. So if we sacrifice this end one here, I could put them up higher. I suppose we could have them like that up there. So like a little shelf. And then we could have some more potted plants like on this shelf here. So we could have that and that. So let's have the oxeye daisy. And I actually quite like the look of a bamboo. It's like, it doesn't like quite fit, but like it looks cute. So there's like a little flower shelf up there. It serves no purpose other than to like prettify this a little bit. And we probably need a door as well. Let's go with the classic spruce door because it looks quite nice. I probably have some of these in storage, but like literally can't be bothered to go and get them. So there we go. That definitely is going to need something around it now because it's like, normally I have the doors kind of inset, but I think for this one we might have it like that just because of the yellow wool under there. So I'll need something to make that pop out a little bit up there. But I think that's looking pretty nice so far. Obviously the last thing we need to do is check on the bees. Oh, they've done it. They've made the honey. So the first thing I want to get is actually the honeycomb. And I do think you get 3. So they look like... Oh, yeah, hello. I wasn't just about to steal your honey. Let's see, how many did I get? Oh, I did get 3. Oh, that's great. So now let's run up to the crafting table. We should be able to make ourselves a new little hive. So let's get a few more of these. So it's like this, and like this. Oh yeah, another beehive. Right, let's go stick it somewhere. And hopefully that will mean that other bees will be attracted to it. I think I'll stick this one here because that's not interfering with any crops. So now we have our first artificial beehive. Cool, it's floating in the air. But when that bee grows up, we'll be able to breed the bees again, and then we can start encouraging them to live in that hive. And then as that hive produces honey, we can make more hives. And I think eventually we'll have kind of like an avenue of hives kind of going down here, which I think will be quite nice because they will be passing over the crops to get to the flowers. And that'll mean probably if we put a couple of flowers back here, that means whenever I harvest, these guys should pollinate it again, which is awesome. Right, I thought we'd finish off the episode by actually having a little look in Pam's HarvestCraft and seeing if there was any honey-related recipes that we could use. It doesn't look like there is. Golden, yeah, that's interesting. It describes the colour that it actually is. So we've got like the regular honey. Let's see. Now I know that there's like carrots. Carrot. Okay, there is like glazed carrots. Okay, that's actually done with butter. That's really interesting. And sugar. I wonder if you can actually replace honey for sugar in some of the recipes. I think we probably could kind of pretend a little bit and we could get some stuff and kind of say that it's honey related and put it in there. That might be quite nice. Or some things that are like flower related. But I think that's going to be it, guys. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We did a lot of time lapses today, which I'm quite proud of. It took me like quite a few hours to do that. So this episode's probably going to be a little bit later, probably not on my normal Monday. Hopefully this is Tuesday today that you are watching it. And if you have any suggestions, guys, do drop them in the comment box. I keep forgetting to do certain things that I should be doing, like naming animals, but I promise I will get around to that. We could even, in fact, name our bees if we wanted to, because I've got plenty of name tags. So in between this episode of the next, I will do a little bit of naming, and I will also finish up this little house behind me, put in some windows, put a little bit of decoration to kind of flesh it out a bit, and then we will see what we're up to in the next one. See you guys soon.